Octopuses may be conscious, just not in a way humans can recognise. Think about it. Octopuses have 9 brains, 1 in each arm plus 1 central. Okay? Arms that make decisions without the main brain. They have the ability to edit their own RNA. They evolved intelligence completely separately from humans. If aliens existed, scientists think they'd be closer to octopuses than to us. So if intelligence evolved twice on Earth, why do we assume consciousness looks like us? Here's the core idea that perplexes our intuition. Octopus intelligence did not evolve toward us, it evolved away from us. Which means, if consciousness has shapes, theirs may be one that we're cognitively blind to. The biological fact that changes everything is, an octopus has about 500 million neurons. That's more than a dog. But here's the part that matters. Over half of those neurons are in its arms. Each arm can taste, touch, decide, solve problems, and act without permission from the central brain. In a very real sense, an octopus is not one mind, it's many. Many semi-independent minds cooperating. You are centralized, they are distributed. What does that mean for consciousness? Well, human consciousness is one perspective, one narrative, and the one life. Octopus consciousness could be multiple simultaneous perspectives, no single center, and no unified self-story. Imagine 8 streams of experience with no dominant narrator. Awareness without identity. That might still be consciousness, just not one we can recognize. Now, octopuses split from our lineage 550 million years ago, okay? So that means intelligence evolved twice. Complex problem solving appeared independently. Consciousness may not be rare, it may just be alien. If awareness can emerge in vertebrate brains and soft-bodied mollusks, then consciousness is not a human property. It's a pattern that the universe keeps stumbling into. Behaviour that shouldn't exist but does includes octopuses solving puzzles faster than mammals, octopuses escaping sealed containers, using tools, playing with no reward, recognising individual humans, and sabotaging equipment out of apparent boredom or preference. And then dying shortly after reproduction. No social learning, no culture, no knowledge being passed down. Every octopus mind is brilliant, temporary, and isolated. A consciousness that knows things and then vanishes forever. The darkest part is, if octopuses are conscious, then we eat them, we experiment on them, and we keep them in tanks designed for creatures with centralized minds. But worse than that, we may never even know what we're doing to them, because if their suffering doesn't look like ours, we might not even recognize it as suffering. Or worse still, we do, but don't give a fuck and eat them anyway. So ask yourself this: if consciousness can exist without language, narrative, self-memory, continuity, and a single point of view, then what exactly are you? Are you consciousness? Or just one configuration of it? If an octopus is aware, but in a way you can't imagine, does your inability to understand it excuse anything? How many forms of consciousness might exist that we are also systematically blind to?
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye!